how great what that is. It's genius.
Sensei.
Oh.
Hey, kids. It's your old Uncle Ryan.
Oh.
Why don't you sit on my lap?
Oh, no.
I'll tell you a story.
Uncle Andy's sitting on Uncle Ryan's lap.
I'll tell you a story about how babies are made.
Oh, gross.
You don't like that?
Too straight. Pay the gay away at patreon.com/slopquest. This is Ryan O'Neill. My name is Andrew DeWitt. Let's get to the sloppins.
Together, dude, this is what I noticed the other day. 80s movies obsessed with whitewater rafting.
I think you might have just watched a whitewater rafting
No,
movie.
There were a ton of whitewater rafting movies in the 80s.
Okay.
We've lost our way in America. Whitewater rafting was the most American thing there was.
Well, the river, let's do it now on a muddy river with rocks in it and it fucking there's nothing in there. You can't go anywhere.
You think the rivers have dried up and that's why there's no more whitewater rafting movies?
There's just a computer sucking all the water in so it can make a picture of Nancy Pelosi with a huge hog beaten off on someone's face.
So everybody can fucking store their shitty vacation photos in the iCloud.
They said to be
cool
prepared
it.
for double the blackouts this summer.
Why?
Because of AI. They need to prioritize it. We need to prioritize it. So
I thought it was illegal immigrants.
So college kids, yeah, we kicked them out of all the coal mines. So the college kids could cheat on their fucking essays. That's why we need this.
Oh, well, I mean, we can, yeah. So you're saying that AI is going to suck all our juice?
Yeah, it's sucking the juice right now.
Oh God,
they weren't warned
that's
for
hilarious.
double the amount of blackouts this summer.
So people can fake their way through college, get a degree, and by the way, just go out to the world and be completely fine.
Yeah, because the degree is meaningless.
You should just be able, if you pay like 50 grand, you should just get a degree. No education, because by the way, the education they teach you is useless.
Are you sure about that, dude? Because I have some things to say about some literary works of Bret Easton Ellis.
Why? What happened?
That's just what I learned.
I
read Less Than Zero.
You're gonna take
in
that
college.
too?
Very helpful.
He goes, by the way, that's the only thing you remember from college, right? Reading Less Than Zero.
I remember drawing a homeless man's wiener in figure drawing.
Okay. Perfect.
He stunk like shit, and the teacher didn't say anything about it. She just opened up the windows because I guess.
Wait, you had like a live model?
Yes.
And he was a homeless guy.
I assume so by the smell.
And she's like, I want you to capture the essence of the aroma emanating off
She
of
did
his
not say
unclean
anything
body.
about that.
Was he naked?
Yeah, he was naked.
Shut the fuck up. That might be illegal. Would you give him a fucking Colt 45?
I think it was $100.
He's like, I could live like a king for a year.
I know. They had a sign.
He goes, you want, it's 20 extra if you want me to beat off while you're drawing me.
One of the professors put, we have enough big people. We need smaller people.
Oh.
Because
let's get this guy that has open sores and AIDS. He's a lot skinnier.
Because they wanted to make sure you could see all the bones and stuff.
He goes,
Isn't that
I'll
fucking
show you
crazy?
some fucking bones.
He had a huge hog.
Of course. Here's what homeless people have, dude. Fantastic thick hair, huge hogs. Every one of them. If you are born with great hair and a huge hog, good chance you're going to be homeless.
You might be homeless.
I've never
knew Jeff Foxworthy. Every
Look
episode.
at this guy. How big's your hog? Small hog? You're fine. Got great hair.
Every episode, you find a new way to start a Jeff Foxworthy routine.
That's true, but it is true. You got a huge hog, great head of hair. It's John Little Foxworthy. You might be a homeless guy,
dude. It's yeah.
That's literally it. I mean, schizophrenia plays a bit of a role in it, and extreme drug addiction.
I would say schizophrenia plays the biggest role in it.
You think it plays the biggest role?
Yeah.
It's the Tom Hanks of the...
yes.
He's going to get the biggest part?
I told you my mom used to volunteer at a soup kitchen, and
she goes, you should have seen the hogs on these guys.
They had an old...
we used to stir the soup with their giant hogs.
So crazy. The soup tastes like penis again.
Well, that's because Eddie didn't wash his dick off before he stirred the gruel.
Ugh, jeez. Pay the gay away. Patreon.com.
That's not gay. That's just
a cool dude.
That's just homeless
stirring oatmeal with his wiener.
saying your mom
It's
was
fucking
stirring it.
unbelievable. That's not gay, bro. That's just a guy with a huge wiener dipping it in and out of soup.
He goes, your mom's like, everyone's like, where's the food? She goes, Eddie's not here. We can't stir the soup.
So there was an old lady who used to play jazz piano for everybody.
Okay, at the homeless shelter?
Yeah.
They had a piano there?
They had a piano there.
Baby grand? They're like, hey, we're not going to skimp it all.
I think it was like a choir. It was at a church, so it was probably a choir teacher's
Okay.
piano.
Okay.
And she would play like these old ragtime
I hope they laid a
jams.
towel down across the bench because that's, you want her to stink up the place.
Well, this wasn't a homeless lady playing this.
Oh, it wasn't.
This was a church lady. An old church lady used to play ragtime music for everybody.
Oh, that's
and they would
great.
go fucking nuts, right?
Yeah.
And then there was this one huge guy who never talked at all. Huge.
Sounds like an 80s movie
It
about.
was. Wait till you hear what happened.
What is this? The Green Mile? He never talked.
He had like 100 hats on his head, like,
Okay.
and he had huge dirt cake dreads.
Yeah,
and he was a
nice.
big fat guy, probably 6.5 feet tall, huge,
White guy? Black guy?
probably a black guy.
It's hard to tell. We'd have to clean him up. See first.
But he used to. I say probably because I said the dreads part. So I don't think
Well,
these were white guy dreads.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, white guys have dreads a lot.
Sometimes they do. Less so in South Carolina.
Okay.
It
wasn't. They're like, get
They're
these
like,
homeless guys.
Hey, come on, man! I'm trying to get money for my new skateboard.
What did Chaz Dean go over there and start washing everyone's hair till it fell out?
So,
Are you familiar with Chaz Dean?
No, I don't know who that is. Is that Paula Dean's son?
When
No,
the shampoo,
don't know that.
it's real popular with the ladies.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him all the time when I'm on my walk. He has a guy taking notes while he walks.
Are you serious? He goes, "We've got to stop Vidal Sassoon."
Herbal essence? More like herbal. You're fucked.
You tried to come up with something.
Yeah.
Herbal essence, more like herbal peasants. We need something for a more refined crowd.
Yeah, that is all of it. I will follow behind him, but I just hear him. He's like, and guess what? Pert Plus? You're done.
Come up with something for Pert Plus.
Pert Plus? More like shirt
Minus.
dust. More like crap rust.
Very. All right, we got it. That wordplay's top notch. You are in particular form
I got a
today.
lot going on today.
I know. You're a little distracted.
My brain is scrambled. My brain's like this. Is on this homeless guy's hog. He's just stirring it in my brain.
So anyway, this guy
Go
would
ahead.
never talk, right?
Okay.
But
Is this batteries not included?
it's similar.
Yeah.
So while she was playing the ragtime,
He goes, and then he opened his mouth and bees came out.
people were going nuts, right?
Yeah.
And he was right by the piano, like dancing around.
Okay.
And then he reached into his pants, and
Ooh.
everyone was like, just
Everyone's like,
all the church ladies were like screaming.
what's it going to be?
And then he pulled out a pink child's plastic telephone
No.
with a cord to it that ran to his crotch, and just started singing Wesley Willis style insane lyrics into his fucking phone right by the fucking thing. And that's when they moved the piano out of the fucking soup kitchen. They moved the piano out the next day.
Dude, what a fucking scene.
I
He's
know,
like,
dude.
"Hey."
But he was saying crazy shit like, I took a shit on a bitch. Like going nuts.
So he's kind of like
so happy.
Slop Quest type lyrics.
Yes, I would say Slop Quest lyrics were present when he
That's-
pulled the phone out of his pants with the wire.
What a
to his
great bit.
nuts.
I thought maybe a banana, and he's like, hello?
No, you still go with phone. He pulled a shoe out, talked to it like a phone.
Out of his pants. Through his pant leg, he takes it off, pulls it up all the way under his pant leg.
Yeah, you go.
I would have kept it. By the way, that sounds like the greatest entertainment of all time.
My
I would
mom
have
thought it
kept
was the
that.
funniest thing she'd ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
This is while she's storing the soup with the giant hog.
Yeah, they were going nuts. Everyone was going nuts. And he starts screaming, and he goes, I took a shit on a bitch.
I took a shit on a bitch. By the way, decent lyrics.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you get the right beat, maybe not to ragtime.
That's what made it more unhinged.
What'd they bring in after that? A DJ?
Yeah, one of the local DJs.
Damn, dude. Soup kitchens are fucking nuts.
But they had moved the fucking piano out after that. No more. Because the old lady playing the ragtime was cackling, too, because she thought it was funny as fuck.
Oh, I imagine.
But the regular church ladies were going,
oh, yeah, they're like, he's a heathen. He's a phone in his pants.
He's
like, that's a child toy right by his genitals.
He's saying dirty words.
Yeah.
I think he only said dirty words.
Well, he's a dirty guy. He's a filthy fucking homeless guy.
That's what they fucked up on Sesame Street. Oscar the Grouch should have been saying the worst shit ever.
He should have been throwing shit. He should have been. He should have had a knife, and he was threatening people.
Yeah, and every time a chick walked by, he'd be like, "Hey, why don't you suck on my trashy dick, bitch?"
Or he'd be jerking. And he'd go, "Look at this."
Yeah, that's Sesame Street.
That would be great.
But that's inner city living.
Yeah,
you know?
let's fucking show them. Yeah, I know they were like in a borough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you have to worry about. Every borough's got a fucking one homeless guy.
A guy living in a trash can. He's going to be beating it. He's going to pop up and beat it, and everyone's going to go, that's just Oscar.
Yeah, they don't care because he has no home.
Yeah.
If you can't take anything from him, you have the ultimate power.
And there should be a story arc where, like, a gross, trashy chick moves in and sucking his wiener for a while, and then they have a fight, and it's like
And he
a
beats
huge
the fuck out of her.
Yeah, and everyone's like, you can't beat her up like that,
And
man.
they're like,
That's
she
not
stole
right."
my fucking shit.
I told her, don't touch my shit.
Yeah, and then at some point, you're just in the middle of the road, just walking down the middle of the street. Cars are just pretending like you don't exist, just going around you.
He's just
casually
just dragging his trash can through the middle of the street.
By the way, here's what I don't get. I think the first thing you lose when you're homeless is not your dignity, but your belt.
You think so?
All these guys are holding their pants up with one hand.
That's true. I don't see a lot of belts.
Yeah, I think we should start
belt drive?
Yes. Get these guys some belts. Make them feel like men again. Maybe they can even hang themselves while they beat it.
Well, I think it will stop all the timing belt theft that's been going on.
You think that's what they're using for?
Well, the gang members are stealing the catalytic converters. The homeless guys are stealing the timing belts to hold their pants up.
How the fuck are they getting timing belts, dude? You got to take a lot of shit off.
Well,
maybe a fan belt would be better.
What they do is they open up the hood, they pop the engine block out.
Guy's like, God damn, this is a timing chain.
Yeah.
This is the best find ever.
I can hold up 3 pairs of pants with this.
I can hold up all my buddies' pants, too.
And I need a good one because I'm wearing like 8 pants.
He goes, these motherfuckers are lifetime.
Yeah.
You never have to replace them.
It's like when Charlie on Always Sunny goes, this outer jacket protects my other jacket.
That's how I feel. That's what I go, I got nice. This is nice. I want to protect it.
Yeah, so wear another jacket on top of it. That's the start of homelessness, my friend.
I would have been homeless a long time ago then. Look at this palace. That looks like a homeless section.
It does. There should be more like trash. This is just junk.
Well, it's not junk. I've got 2 air conditioners. I'm thinking about getting a 3rd.
Yeah, don't plug them in, by the way.
Oh.
This guy said, don't worry. I got 2 air conditioners in here. It's going to be cold as fuck.
If things had just gone a little different for me, I wouldn't be homeless. Because that is homeless shit. He's like, I got 2 air conditioners. I'm looking for a 3rd. I never use them.
It is July. Those things still have fucking Duralast parts all over them.
Yeah, it's what happens, dude. Welcome to the fucking dungeon, bro.
Welcome to the real world. He
Welcome
said to
to
me,
the jungle.
Condescendingly, take a seat.
What is that from the homeless guy
That's
at
the-
the soup kitchen?
Oh, yeah,
singing
the homeless
to
John
phone?
Mayer.
Oh, this guy, you're like, oh, you don't know John Mayer?
Yeah, that's his famous song.
My Body is a Wonderland?
No, welcome to the real world, she said to me, condescendingly.
Oh, I don't know that. I only know what My
You
Body
don't know
is
songs.
a Wonderland.
By the way, we need to talk about something. So if you haven't seen this happen, you need to go to patreon.com/slopquest to see the full episode.
Okay.
But on the last episode, you got real nervous because I played an Iranian guy Armenian guy singing real badly. I said, that's what you sound like.
Yeah, I know, but that's...
And you got upset because you go, I sing that bad.
Yeah.
And then you have a philosophy of how you do anything is how you do everything.
Yeah.
So you're worried that you singing bad means you also tell bad jokes. You also make bad decisions.
No,
that's what you said. That's what you said.
How you do anything is not, that's not what it means when it comes to God-given talents.
Yeah.
Not every if that is the most flawed theory of all time.
You're arguing with yourself.
I'm not because
you were depressed at
you're
the
taking
end.
it. No, because
you said I'm worried that if I don't know how badly I sing, I also don't know how bad my jokes are.
Yeah, I don't know, but
So,
that's true.
I'm going to.
I
tell
do
you.
know because I have tape.
Okay.
And you can listen to it, and the audience loves it.
I'm rooting for you, idiot.
What I'm saying is, you're like, hey, so if you don't ski, you draw bad.
You said that, not me.
It's how you actually navigate.
What I'm telling you,
I'm saying if you don't, okay, here's how it works. If you give up before something's finished, that's how you're gonna work on everything.
Mm-hmm.
I still get out there and sing.
Okay. What I'm telling you is you were worried.
I wasn't worried because of that.
We'll go to the tape because you.
No, I wasn't worried because of the how you do anything is how you do everything.
I just wanted to tell you that you're funny.
You piece of shit. Okay, pay the gay away. Go to Patreon.
Every time I say something nice to this guy, he says it's gay.
Matthew says Oscar didn't talk to himself enough.
He didn't.
That would have been good if they go, hey, probably not a good day to go up to Oscar. He's talking again about stabbing people in the street. I'll stab every one of these motherfuckers.
Oh, that cheating bitch.
Yeah, fucking Latino bitch.
He would say racist
She's trying
shit.
to steal my shit.
He would say racist shit like crazy.
What nationality is Oscar?
I don't know. Whatever nationality got fucked up the most in Vietnam. Because he definitely
whites.
He definitely went to Vietnam.
You think so? Oh, yeah, because he had his military uniform on most of the time.
Yeah, he would.
And then he saw, remember that Asian character that showed up? And he goes, yeah, I've seen people like you before.
Yeah, he had a full-on meltdown. They had to censor every word he said.
Maybe he was a tunnel rat in fucking Vietnam.
He was. That's
Dude.
why he feels safe in a trash can.
Whatever people do, extreme sports, there will be nothing that compares to being a tunnel rat in Vietnam. Those guys are the craziest people alive.
How did they get through it, you think?
I don't know. It was a voluntary position, by the way, and they never ran out of people to volunteer.
Why?
Dude, people it was like the ultimate rush.
I would have been a tunnel fat.
He goes, he wants to go in. You know what? Let's find the bigger holes.
He goes, he plugged it up like Winnie the Pooh. And now we have to wait till he loses enough weight in the jungle for him to get out again.
Maybe they find the other opening. They put you in there, and then you just see a bunch of fucking Vietnamese guys coming at you going, move, move.
I go, I can't move.
They're slapping you in the face. Yeah. You're like, stop it.
Yeah, I'm trying to communicate with them. No movie. No movie. Because I don't know any Vietnamese. Because I'm a racist white guy in the 60s.
Andrew, dude, what if they put you in feet first?
Yeah.
You're just fucking biting your toes.
Like, ow, 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 ow. I would say, hey, excuse me, I'm in here. I would try to use the public restroom taking a shit routine. Excuse me, I'm in here.
Occupied.
I'm in here. I'm in here.
Somebody's in here.
So I was I was taking a shit one time in a building in Chicago.
Yeah.
And someone started banging on the door. I said, I'm in here. And they started banging on the door again, like even louder. I go, hey, I'm in here. Okay. And then a man's voice goes, it was just a little boy. You made him cry. And I go, I don't give a fuck. He's banging on the door.
Yeah, dude. Newsflash. Teach your kids some fucking manners.
After he banged it on the first time, you should have just grabbed his hand.
He was crying. Why didn't you let him in and let him watch?
Yeah. And you know what I said to that? I went, oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck you, you piece of shit dad. I'm taking a shit in here. Here, let him in.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to show you where the shit gets made. Little life lesson, kid.
Yeah, they call this the School of Hard Knocks.
You would remember it for the rest of his life.
Make yourself useful. Grab me some toilet paper.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
Made him cry? Good.
He's just a little boy. You made him cry. I go, I have no idea. How the hell would I know that?
Oh, sorry. Well, probably because of his size 1 shoe.
I didn't see shit, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't see little
should've
tiny
looked.
shoes.
I'd still be pissed. I'd be like, hey, kid, beat it.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And then you start singing. Be like, don't even address that guy. He's a fucking lunatic. I don't think I think, Matthew thinks that it might be stolen valor for Oscar to claim he's in Vietnam.
Oh, dude, if he did Stolen Valor, he's on a website.
You snuffled up
Picture
against
of
who's
him.
in Vietnam, and then he sees fucking Oscar wearing it, and he asks him what platoon he was in, where he served.
He goes, Platoon 6. And I go, what?
Platoon the movie.
And that's what he says. I was in Platoon the movie.
Dude, man.
Now get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to fuck a banana peel.
Stolen valor is a wild fucking thing.
It is wild.
You get a uniform. From where? I don't know. You buy medals off eBay?
From Spirit Halloween.
No, these guys have these guys have real medals that they probably bought from like a pawn shop from a guy who's like got drug problems because he served and fucking got Purple Hearts and shit.
Yeah.
I will say though, in Airbnb, I told you that Airbnb Ari and I stayed in Salt Lake City.
I think you did, yeah.
Ari's rummaging through the drawers.
And he found a bunch of
He
medals.
found a Purple Heart. He put it on. He's like, look, I have a Purple Heart now. And then we played pool.
Respectful.
It was pretty cool. I mean, to see it. You're
Yeah.
never going to wear one.
Hey, doesn't get better than this, huh, Ari? Putting on a dead guy's war medals, playing a little pool. You go, man, this is living. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na. You fucking just slide out in your socks and the top of a military uniform like Tom Cruise.
Hey, a little different
Risky business.
A little different risky business scene than you're used to. And the guy was dead because his son was renting out his dead dad's house.
Yeah.
And well, look, we put him back. We were respectful, but when you ever gonna get a chance like this?
Yeah, you go, dude, I got the greatest bit ever. You take the Purple Heart, you stick it on your ass, turn around, you go, I got the purple fart. And you rip one. You go, wow, man, talk about a vacation. Was that the same place where you guys pretended to play Driving Miss Daisy the whole fucking time? Because they had an old car?
I remember that. Yeah. Oh, dude. Wow.
40, 2 men in their 40s.
Best winter ever.
2 men in their 40s sitting in a garage pretending to play
I
Driving
just
Miss
turned
Daisy.
40, by the way, so I was fresh in.
Yeah.
Just give this a whirl.
Let's go ahead and christen the 40s here.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever played? Pool with fucking unbelievable war medals from Vietnam?
Yeah, these are unbelievable.
Yeah,
I can't-
Purple Heart.
Can't wait.
I think it was like a Medal of Honor in there or something.
Could have been across the war.
Across the what?
A cross of war. A cross
Oh,
of war.
whatever. I'm not familiar with the medals, but we pretended that, it's like, hey, fucking, what happened to you?
Did you say that? You go, the boys are back in town. You go, I got the perfect song for this. You play Boys Are Back in Town. You're like, man, I haven't seen you in 10 years. Oh, Purple Heart, more like Purple Fart. What happened to you in Nam? And Ari just like pulls his arm through his sleeve so he's got one arm. He's trying to play pool with one fucking arm.
I stepped out of mine.
I stepped on mine. It blew my arm off. You'd think it'd blow my leg off, but it blew my arm off.
Dirty Viet Cong. They got me good.
I'm here to play pool with one hand.
I was a tunnel rat. All the tunnel rat guys are like 5'4".
Yeah.
That's why I think they got, because those guys, he's like, they have something to prove. They're like, I'll get in there.
Yeah. It'll make my dick look big.
He goes, well, first we got to put the whiskers on you.
They did do
They
that.
put rat.
It was a little demoralizing.
He goes, now you look like Rat Boy. Get in there, Rat Boy.
You love Rat Boy.
I do.
But you don't love it half as much as pretending to be a Vietnam War veteran while you're playing pool with Ari.
It's true. I do. I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot about Driving Miss Daisy in that old car in there. I remember that. It's like, Hulk. Well, hey, Miss Daisy.
That is what you did. That's crazy to me. You get on me about bullshit all the time. You do the same shit.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? You're going to tell me you have an old car in the garage. By the way, they told in the Airbnb description goes, don't forget to check out the classic car in the garage. It was like 1930s car in there. And then you get in there, you go, well, Miss Daisy, where you want to go today?
He
She goes, Hulk, take me down to Piggly Wiggly.
And then Ari goes, what do you want to do tomorrow? You want to hit a couple black diamonds? You go, black diamonds? Dude, I found a whole case of shoe polish. I'm going to put it all over my face. We're going to play Driving Miss Daisy all day.
That one wasn't a ski trip, but nobody. I was like, what do you want to do today? Well, probably start the day off a little more Driving Miss Daisy. About an hour of that, then we'll move on.
I get to be Huck again. I call Huck.
Hoke.
I call Hoke.
This guy you can't play Hoke. You don't even know who he is.
I haven't seen the movie since I was
always
8
Hoke.
years old, I think.
I'm always Hoke.
You're always Hoke?
Yeah, I always play Hoke.
You don't ever play
Well,
Miss Daisy?
Miss Daisy, where you reckon you want
With
to go
those
today?
big, beautiful dick-sucking lips? You never play Miss Daisy?
Oh. Hoke, you're driving too fast. It's
Yeah.
pretty sweet. Because
You go, Hoke, you got a fast car. I got a ticket to get us out of here.
For some reason, I don't know why, but as a kid, I watched Driving Miss Daisy all the time.
We had to watch it in class.
Yes. And they'd be like, look, this was a better time. That's what they're saying in
They'd
North
say,
Carolina.
yeah.
They go, we're going to take you back.
South Carolina, by the way.
Whatever. Even worse.
I've only corrected you for 12 years.
I don't
Every
dyslexic.
single time.
I don't know North and South.
North and South. He's got directional dyslexia.
Yeah.
But you don't, because you go, I'm a human compass, except for remembering where my friends are from.
Well, I know I can always find North. But your teacher goes, I'm going to take you back to a gentler time, a better time.
Yeah.
Let's watch Driving Miss Daisy be transported to the perfect world.
We used to do Civil War Day at the school.
Yeah.
And people would you could dress up as a Civil War soldier.
Yeah.
And everyone dressed up as the Confederate soldiers.
Yeah, of course.
And then
South Carolina.
There was this one guy named Daniel. He was from Yugoslavia. He'd just moved there. And his parents went out and got him this fucking Union officer's costume.
Okay.
It was gorgeous. And he comes in
Guy
there.
goes, damn, that's fucking tight.
It looked amazing, by
Okay.
the way. Because most of it was just guys with gray shirts and ninja
Yeah.
swords and the Uzis.
Oh, yeah.
Uzis from when we were kids.
He goes, very of the time. Uzi.
There was a lot of Uzis.
Dude, if you
a lot
had
of
an
ninja,
Uzi-
plastic ninja stars.
Do you think that you could take down a whole battalion with one Uzi? If you had unlimited ammo?
There's a science fiction novel about that specifically.
One guy with an Uzi gets transported back with a shitload of bullets?
Yeah, some Russians send some guys back in time with like
Do they win?
yeah, they kill all the Union guys so that the South wins. And the Confederacy takes over.
Okay.
That way they can keep Soviet Russia going on because America's no longer a
Nice.
superpower.
And your Yugoslavian classmate, he goes, my country will not exist in 3 years.
I know. He showed up and he looked great, and when he showed up, everyone was like, "Boo, boo!" Kids are spitting on him and stuff. And he's like, "What the hell?"
He goes, slavery stays.
He goes, "Guys, I'm dressed." He didn't understand. He goes, "I'm dressed up as the good guys. I'm the good guys."
Yeah. Okay. Got news for you. We used to have slaves. Now we know that sucks.
Dude, Civil War
Fuck
Day
it.
was the funnest shit ever.
Why would you celebrate it? What's the point?
We
You
would
guys
have
lost.
Civil War reenactors
I know,
come
but you
too.
lost.
I'm not saying that I lost. I'm not a part of the Confederacy.
No, well, I mean, you were born in the Confederacy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm a vampire from the 1800s.
No, but I'm saying the area. It's heavy Confederacy.
So they would have Civil War
Why did-
reenactors come, but they'd only be dressed as Confederates.
Yeah.
And so they would just rank up and they would fire their fucking they'd fire their black powder rifles.
Okay.
And
their black powder
but
coffee.
at nobody, you know?
Oh.
But it was so awesome
Let me-
to watch that shit.
Well, let me ask you this. Why is there such a legacy in the South of the Confederacy? Because it seems like you'd be embarrassed because, one, you lost.
Yeah.
Two, you were fighting for some fucking bonkers bullshit.
Yes, that's true.
So why is it so revered?
I think it's because this is not a funny answer, but
Okay.
during Reconstruction, we didn't root out all the politicians who were part of the Confederacy. We said we were going to, and we didn't.
Okay.
And so there was essentially a Cold War, Civil War that
Yeah.
has gone on, I'd say, to this day.
Okay. Because England doesn't celebrate their loss of America.
No, they don't.
The French don't celebrate their loss of America.
No, they don't. But it's a big. The Confederate pride bullshit is huge in the South.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't understand it. First of all, the big core issue was the slavery.
Yes.
So they're like,
although in the South they say no, it was about states' rights, and then people go,
okay, well, okay. So
they
you
go,
should have led with that.
ri-
I didn't know
states'
that.
rights to do what?
Oh, okay.
And then it goes, and they can say it was only about states' rights, even though the vice president of the Confederacy said in a letter, "This war is about our right to own slaves."
But it's so crazy that it's like if you are in the NBA championship,
Yeah.
and the team that loses every year celebrates losing the championship.
That's why I always rooted against the Harlem Globetrotters and for whoever the Kansas City Ding Dongs or whoever they were going against.
Savannah Bananas. Savannah Bananas should start a fucking NBA team, dude.
They're fucking crushing it, by the way.
They've just played the Firefighters. I don't know where they're from, but fucking entertaining game.
And do you know what we got to do at recess, dude?
What?
On Civil War Day, they let us have fake guns.
Oh.
And we ran
I thought they had a
around-
model. They're like, you get to whip people today.
We ran around the fucking field and started pretend shot people.
Where did
hit
you had
people with
your school?
swords,
The playground
dude.
was a field.
Yeah, there's a field.
They're
in
like,
it.
kids, good news. The back of the school, cotton field. That's where your playground is.
It was the funnest
Everyone
shit
gets
ever.
a basket. And they can pick cotton.
Imagine getting to go. You're in elementary school. You get to go to school with a fake gun.
Yeah.
And play with it all day.
We used to be able to bring fake guns to school up until, I don't know, maybe the mid-2000s.
I used to get so annoyed, though, with the Uzis. You'd see all these kids with the fucking Uzis.
You're like,
and
they're
all
not,
this shit.
period, correct.
I would say that. I go, that's not
You're like
period.
an old fucking man. You should have been on, we got our Civil War guy here on fucking Pawn Stars. He's like, that's not right.
I would always try to look good for it, you know?
Do you think you could bring any fake guns into school now? What's the penalty?
Oh, huge. You can't bring anything that resembles a gun.
Because at Halloween,
You can't even do this.
with your finger.
Yeah, at school.
What if you're poking it in somebody's ass?
Yeah, well, they go, that's
you
okay.
go, let me smell it.
In Los Angeles, they go, that's okay because of gay rights.
He goes, let me smell that bad boy. He goes, that's been in an ass. It's cool.
It's cool.
You had to make a finger gun. Otherwise, you couldn't have put it in that ass. He goes, let me smell yours. No ass on this. This guy's going down. You're kicked out of school.
I had the best time ever. I did feel bad about
What?
The fact that everyone was dressed up as Confederates. That felt weird to me.
Yeah.
But I also didn't want to get the shit kicked out of me like Daniel did for fucking dressing up as a Union guy.
Daniel LaRusso?
Daniel was my buddy.
I was like, are you talking about Karate Kid? I don't remember where he showed up.
Daniel was my buddy from fucking Yugoslavia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been to Yugoslavia. You can't go anymore.
No.
Doesn't exist. I went when I was a kid.
Yeah, you go, my MapQuest says 404. This guy's got a printout for directions to Yugoslavia.
Dude, that would be. I swear to God, when you said Daniel, I was like, what the fuck scene in Karate Kid is he talking about where Daniel showed up as a Union soldier and then Johnny and his
And they go,
buddies?
let's put him in a shower thing instead.
He goes, what a lot of people don't realize is Reseda, big supporter of the Confederacy.
But you know what is crazy? Orange County probably is.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Some new video of some Orange County blonde chick in a swimsuit, like 25 years old,
Yeah.
just dropping hard N bombs at the beach.
Hey, he goes, look, we crossed this. They have a line where they go, you have now entered Orange County on the beach.
Yeah.
And they go, anything goes.
Say whatever you want if you're white.
She's hot?
Yeah, she was hot.
It's always
dude.
hard. You're like, God, but you're like, I could see past a lot of things.
You go, this is going to be a fucking chuck it situation.
What was it reference to?
I guess there were black people at the beach.
They're like, dude, if I'm them, I'm like,
That's how naked the racism is getting. Dude. It's wild.
I'm heading over to fucking Hermosa. You just go across the line.
By the way, we're gonna get you guys got so political talking about the Confederacy and saying that a chick shouldn't drop in bombs at the beach.
By the way, there's a whole section where it's rich white fucking lawyer dudes that won't let you in that cove.
Yeah,
just past LAX. They'll fight. These are 50-some-year-old men. They pop your tires. They smash your windshield. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I've always been tempted just to go there and be like, fuck you guys. I mean, if you brought a gun, you could probably shoot them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
God, imagine shooting them in the gut and the like look of like shock.
Yeah, they're like, but
I've never been held accountable for my actions before.
I grew up here. I own this place. I own the water.
Dude, Franny B was from OC.
Yeah.
That guy has gone woke, but he used to say some of the
Did he really?
most racist shit I'd ever heard in my life. You told me that.
Oh, yeah.
You told me that a mutual friend of ours had seen him recently.
By the way, I can't stand that term. It's so fucking stupid.
I know, it's the dumbest term.
But
ever.
yes, he has. I think wherever he is, he goes the opposite. So if he's out, if you're in LA, you go hard the other way. If you're the OC, you go hard.
He used to say the most racist shit I'd ever heard at that office, dude. Now this motherfucker is like,
he's out there telling people, "Here's the N-word jar. You put $5 in.
$5 in this shit, or you're fucking kicked out, fucking piece of shit."
Saying it. He's fucking I think he's just a contrarian.
I remember when Eric Andre was on mushrooms at one of the shows we were doing.
Yeah. And
he was slapping the microphone against the speaker and making it do all these weird noises. And it was hilarious. And Fran allegedly stood up. He said, "You do that one more time, I'm going to call you a beep boop." And he goes, "You just did. You just did. You literally just did."
He called Eric Andre the N-word.
"You do it one more time, I'm going to call you a beep boop." And then Eric goes, "You fucking just did, man."
He goes, "No, well, technically, maybe, but I'm going to do it twice. I'll do it again."
That was crazy, dude.
Oof.
Woof. That's right.
And in his mind, he's like, "Well, I'm just going to say it, but it's not going to be directed towards him. I'm just going to threaten him."
By the way, what kind of situation is that? "You do that hilarious thing one more time, I'm going to call you," and he said it. He said it. He said it, bro.
To him.
Yes.
And
everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Everyone in the audience is like, "What the fuck?"
We could have Eric Andre on here, and we would all be able to talk like 4 hours about our interactions with him.
I know, dude. I know.
Everybody has. You should do the Franny B podcast. Everybody, what's your experience with Whitney Cummings has her story? Everyone's got their fucking stories.
Everyone's got one, man. Everyone does, dude.
That would be a fantastic show.
But that night was hilarious because he almost missed his time to go up because he's in the parking lot doing karate, because he was fucking out of his mind on drugs. Tammy had to go get him.
Eric
comes
Andre?
comes in, starts doing it. By the way, it was hilarious because he would start a joke. He would slap the microphone against the fucking speaker and go, and then he'd go like,
he's always funny.
And Dan was like, "Quit it, God, quit it, God, quit it." He kept doing it. Then he stood up and said, "If you do that one more time."
By the way, those shows were fucking. There was people there, but they were dog shit.
I know. They were
I went
wild.
there, I was like, because he'd be like, "Guys, we can't fucking do this." He'd scream at the crowd.
He would scream at them.
"Get out of here, you fucking cunt." That's what he would say.
He'd tell people to get the fuck off the stage in the middle of their bit because like the light was going off, No one even goes 1 second over. As soon as you see that light come on, you start clapping them off and I'll get them the fuck off the stage.
Or if someone in the crowd was talking, he'd be like, "You fucking cunt! Get out of here, you fucking cunt!"
Yeah, dude.
I didn't quite have the temperament for
Or when a person who may or may not have won an Oscar for their original screenplay about dealing with cancer a comedian, brought his wife to his show one time, and allegedly the host of that show may have called his wife a cunt.
Telling you, you can just do that. Our time,
dude.
Tell a story about. Yeah, I know.
Everyone's got like some insane story.
Insane, insane.
Dude, I think we talked a few episodes ago about Dan Dominguez whipping his dick out at that audition.
Yeah.
But he's got a hell of a story.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty.
Because he went on the road with him, dude. And
I know.
Dude, that story is unbelievable.
Let's move on.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just saying. Let's talk about this Epstein list.
Yeah.
I heard they're releasing...
Let's get to something a little less controversial.
I heard they're releasing the names soon.
Okay.
Is that true?
They said there's no more list. It doesn't exist.
No, they said the dog ate it. They said there was only one master list and the dog ate it. I'd actually believe that more than just going, oh, yeah, it never existed. Just say, I would rather you just lie with something that's more plausible than gaslighting, saying, well, there never was a list. What? We didn't say anything.
They took a picture in February of all these motherfuckers holding up the list that they gave it to, like Cernovich and all those motherfuckers. And they're all holding up binders that say they have the list in there.
I know.
And then they go, there was no list.
That's why I'm saying that they should have just made up something like, fuck, we had it in a storage locker and it caught on fire. Yeah. But don't worry, we're getting the insurance money.
Along with all our tax documents.
Yeah. We had it insured, so we get $4,000 for all the materials we lost.
Don't worry, everybody. Everyone who did anything bad is probably dead.
Dude, it's the most insane. Don't gaslight. Just make up a lie. I have more respect for you.
Dude, they had to have the motherfucker from Fox News call this shit out at the press conference where he was like, Pam Bondi said, no, Pam Bondi never had the list. He goes, well, can I read a quote from her? She goes, I have the list. It's on my desk. There's thousands of crimes in it, and we're taking time to review it.
I thought that was the thing. They're like, we're trying to protect the innocent victims, so we can't release all of it yet.
Yeah. And then now they go, no, she never had that list.
He goes, turns out was never an island, and Epstein didn't even have a jet. He was poor.
Yeah.
He was a homeless. Jeffrey Epstein was just a crazy homeless man.
Yeah, and
who snuck into parties and took pictures with well-known figures.
He used to bike to a big cardboard box that he labeled Epstein's Island.
Turns out all those women that he had sex with, they were all 65 years old.
Yeah, we got it reversed. They were 61 years old, not 16 years old.
The ones that were 15 were actually 51.
Yeah.
The person who typed it in was dyslexic. We hired them. They were probably
DEI.
they were
another victim of DEI, dyslexic age enterer.
And let's be honest. This is more, they were retarded. We had to hire them. It was part of the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Yeah. There you go. We would have been sued if we didn't hire this guy. He entered all the ages backwards.
We knew he was doing it wrong, but we couldn't say he was because he would have started crying.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I know.
That is wild to me, man.
At this point, I think this may be the thing that people get the most pissed about.
Yes. Well, because they were like, even there's quotes from J.D. Vance going, when we reveal this, everyone's going down. Like, we can't wait to get this list out there. Now they're like, there's no list. Trust us, guys.
But they handled it. Dude, they should have consulted me.
What would you have said?
Again, I would have said...
I saw a ghost, by the way.
There was one list, and the list, somebody accidentally shredded it along with some other useless documents. We left our window open. The wind blew it into the shred document.
Yeah. We had set it on. It was actually on since the 80s when they shredded all those Iran-Contra things. We didn't realize we'd left the power on the shredder on.
There you go. And by the way, once we cut the power to that, we'll probably save about $1 billion, $2 billion a year. Dude, I'm enraged.
Yeah, you should be.
To a degree that I can't even put into words. I'm so mad. Just lie to me in a more creative way.
Yeah. This is the least creative lie they've ever come up with.
Are they just going to say, oh, it turns out Bondi's got mental problems?
What if they said that?
But they don't have to. They can just say, like, a janitor fucking threw it away. Now
Janitor
we can't find
beat
it.
off on it, and we all decided it'd be too gay to touch it after he got his.
I respect that. I respect that excuse.
Yeah.
I would.
Would you?
Yes.
Well, it'd be a funnier excuse. You know?
Yeah, because that's what I would respect about it.
It's some of the quotes are crazy because you had fucking Kash Patel go on Rogan and go, "Nah, there's actually nothing. Trust me, I'm the head of the FBI now."
But the other lady, Bondi's the fucking,
I know.
the person who would actually prosecute.
And she said, "We have 10." He goes, "There's no video." Kash Patel goes, "There's no videotape. Trust me." You think if there's a videotape, I would have seen it? Pam Bondi goes, "We have 10,000 hours of videotape."
That's the thing. And they go, "Look, she may have overestimated. Instead of 0 hours, which she was supposed to send, she said 10,000 hours." But that's what became okay.
She has a rare type of dyslexia where she puts a 1 and a bunch of zeros after stuff.
But you know what 10,000 hours of molestation videos means?
What?
It means he was a master of molestation, the 10,000 hour principle.
You know what's crazy is I guess Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted of human trafficking no one to no one. Why is she in jail then?
Yeah, let her out.
Why did he commit suicide, quote unquote, in his cell if he knew that no one had any evidence?
Yeah. And also, are there any other molesters that have 10,000 hours under their belt? I mean, Malcolm Gladwell, dude. 10,000 hours.
This is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. And also, don't we owe Prince Andrew a fucking apology?
They go, let's all forget about that. Let's not talk about these inconsistencies for a while.
And then what happens? The one chick who was talking about it, she's dead.
Why?
She's dead now, and
Yeah.
the list doesn't exist. Oh, I don't know.
Why is Ghislaine Maxwell in jail? What crime did she commit if she trafficked no one to no one?
Yeah. They go, the plane? Turns out it was just a Cessna 150.
Turns
It only
out-
holds 2 people.
Turns out it was that plane in Van Nuys where influencers go to take pictures for Instagram.
That's what it was just. They go, hey, it's just Epstein was just trying to be cool.
Turned out he didn't molest anybody. He was trying to seem cool and mysterious so that he could impress Bill Gates.
Yeah, he goes that house, that he said supposedly it was an Airbnb before Airbnb existed. It was actually just a beta program.
Yeah, it was actually just a cool shed where we kept a bunch of stuff to mow the island.
If you look right there, you'll see that's a lawnmower wheel in the corner of the photo. That'd be great. He's like, he just wanted to impress his cool buddy Bill Gates.
Dude, it is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm insulted.
Then apparently, I guess 1 hour ago, Trump flipped out when a reporter asked Bondi about the Epstein fiasco.
Unreal, dude. Unreal. Well, why don't they just release the rest of the files then? Are there any?
No, dude. They don't. Who? What files? Epstein?
Who, Epstein? Never heard of him.
Was he an accountant or something? Never heard of that guy. That's the next press conference is going to be like, what are you guys talking about?
If they went that deep, I would respect them.
And they also let Diddy off, too, in the same week.
Yeah.
With James Comey's daughter prosecuting it. She's also the person who prosecuted Epstein.
Oh, whoa.
Dude, this shit is fucking crazy.
I know. It's funny because, everything Tripoli talks about is coming true.
Yeah.
I heard
All
him talking
these
about
conspiracy weirdos are ending up being right, and I hate it.
I heard him talk about that fucking dude that was on the Warren Commission who also was like, I don't agree with the JFK results that the commission came to. And then his plane in Alaska disappeared. They never found it. And who drove him to the airport?
Yeah.
Bill Clinton.
What the fuck?
It's wild, dude. It's wild.
It might be the whole thing is too fucked right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. At this
Yeah.
point, you're like, dude, we thought all these conspiracy guys were lunatics. It might just all be true.
This is what he said. Are you still talking about Epstein? This guy hasn't been talked about for years. I can't believe you're asking a question about Epstein.
Dude, they're doing it! That was his campaign! He ran on that shit! I know. Dude, I fucking can't believe. I cannot believe that you are right. They're gonna say, "Who's Epstein?" Who?
They go, who? Schmebstein? I've never heard of that guy.
You mean Pfeffrey Schmepstein?
Never heard of him.
just an old Jewish rabbi.
Well, we finally tracked him down. And it's just this guy right here. He's a gardener named Schmeffrey Spebstein.
Do you think that this is the tipping point, though, where people go, yeah, I know.
They ran on that shit. J.D. Vance was like, hey, we're going to get in there and we're going to reveal the Epstein list. And then, quote from Trump, are you still talking about Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. I can't believe you're asking a question about Epstein.
I'm blown.
In February, they gave a bunch of fucking
he
podcasters.
He said in January, within his first few days, he's going to release those files.
Yeah, and then they gave everybody like Probasek and fucking Cernovich and all those fucking guys who have podcasts. Yeah. They're all holding up the binders that are.
Yeah, and when they open it, everything's been blacked out. Every word. They go, but there's words underneath.
They open it, it's just Garbage Pail Kid cards.
Like, this is my old CD collection.
Yeah, I have hundreds of them because I never got out of that fucking mail order scam. What was that thing?
Columbia
House.
Dude, wow. It's a shocker, I'm not going to lie.
What kind of quote is that, dude?
That's wild. I think this might be a tipping point where people go, okay, come on now. This, by the way, this is the only reason. This is the major selling point was this.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck about anything else. I just wanted to see the Epstein files. That's all I wanted, dude. You've taken that away from me. You've taken away the only thing I wanted.
Are people still talking about this creep? He says.
This creep.
Why would we even talk about this guy?
He goes, this creep he and I are having a great time.
By the way, pieces of the Epstein files have been released over the years, too.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I guess we start a Free Giselle Maxwell campaign.
I guess she just didn't do anything.
She's the new Free Britney.
Another miscarriage of justice.
Yes. Let's get out there. Go, there is no files. Free.
She was arrested
Maxwell.
for a crime that would be impossible to commit because it didn't exist.
Why are we even talking about this trial? It's over. Let her out.
Yeah. She clearly didn't do anything since you convicted her of trafficking no one to no one.
How long is it before she dies in prison?
She's dying tomorrow.
Great. Dude, this is wild. Okay, well. All right, well, there you go. So stop talking about it, you idiots.
There was some guy.
This guy's a creep. What are you, a pervert? What are you, a fan of his?
There's some guy who's like a hardcore, like Trump guy, maybe even a bot. I don't know. But there was a quote from his on Twitter where he was like, everyone's freaking about the Epstein stuff. You guys would have all been on that island if you had a chance and done it too.
What a fucking psycho.
I go, that's not a real dude. That's not a real dude. That's a fucking That's dude. Some Israeli guy with fucking typing some crazy shit, or some Russian dude.
Because you would all been fucking those kids.
You would have been doing. That's what he said. You would have all partaken in it and enjoyed it too. I go, that's not a real person.
I don't even want.
That's not a real person.
I mean, I would just go for the jet ride and take it right back, just for the private jet ride.
Jesus
all right,
Christ, that's wild. What are we gonna do, man? Because the mask is completely off.
Yeah.
Where he goes, it's the Clintons, everybody, Clintons, Trumps, all of them. They're all doing this horse shit.
Biden's, they're all involved in it.
Oh, yeah. They go, he didn't go to Jeffrey Epstein. He went to this hair sniff island.
Fucking, what is that piece of shit? Hunter Biden probably was jerking it to the videos.
Probably, yeah. Well, he was high on
coked out with
fucking crack.
That's like, you watch that Tom Ford documentary? Or no, what's his name? Rob Ford, you know, the fucking Canadian mayor or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But the whole time, they had the video of him smoking crack. He's like, I never, he like got red. You know, I love when people scream and they're like, that was not me, I would never. And then they just release it. And then finally he's like, yeah, I was smoking crack. It's like, dude, are you a psycho to take a stance like that, screaming? This is like, it's fucking Lance Armstrong bullshit, where he goes, you saying you're dishonoring me And then he's like, I'm going to ruin your life. And then he does. And then later he's like, yeah, I was doing that shit. I was just pumping
But
my
never
veins.
says sorry to the guys he ruined the lives of.
I want to fucking kick all these guys in the dick. Every American president should have 300 million people line up to kick him in the dick.
Yeah, dude, because they all knew about this.
Yes.
They
They were
all
out there.
knew about it. They
Obama
were there,
on there. There's a
partying.
picture of Michelle Obama with her huge cock just banging.
Yeah, she goes, I've had a baby out of this cock. That's how big it is. Scientists rearranged my ovaries to be sitting in my nutsack.
You could see it kicking in my nuts.
That's crazy.
That's a baby in my nuts.
I got a baby in my nuts.
The Bushes too, dude. You know they're having fucking
But,
crazy orgies.
A transcript of Epstein Island stuff they say on Epstein Island. It says, Michelle Obama, I've got a baby in my nuts.
I'm about to shoot it out. Dude, I think it's so fucking incriminating that it's everybody. You even have fucking old man George Bush there squeezing chicks.
He goes, I
asses.
love it.
He used to actually, he used to skydive every year on his birthday, old man Bush.
Yeah.
He skydived right on Epstein Island, and he goes, oh, paradise.
Where's that young pussy?
It might all be true, man.
I think it is. I think that's the problem, is that it's all true and it's all of them.
Yeah.
It's literally all of them.
I'm starting to think that there just might be people drinking fucking blood. This might just be a vampire shit.
Yeah, we might be run by literal vampires.
That'd be wild.
It's not that wild anymore.
I know, it really isn't. It's like, again, even if aliens showed up, I'd be like, all right, ICE will
Yeah.
get them out of here.
No,
Intergalactic ICE.
but they're like, no, these are the guys we serve. All right.
Oh, the overlords?
Yeah, they're the overlords from Sirius.
Oh, they just round us up and put them in the ship. They go, they need more lean cuisines, and they love humans.
Yeah, and get back to mining gold. All right, because they need it for their circuitry and their fucking spaceships.
Oh God! Can you imagine that, dude? You're mining. When you boil it all down to, it's hilarious. You got people just mining worthless diamonds. Gold has no value other than what we place on it.
Well, it's an excellent electrical conductor, and that's why the aliens make.
Yeah,
us
I know,
mine
but
it.
but is that what everyone's like? God, I gotta hoard these gold bars. You know why? Might need to conduct some electricity.
No, the reason we hold the gold bars is because we were taught by the aliens that gold is valuable, even though it's worthless.
Oh, so then they just come down, raid Fort Knox. Maybe Fort Knox is just literally where aliens land to load up on gold bars.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not filled with
Well,
anything.
that's why it has that bank tube next to it that's for the size of a fucking UFO.
But it is hilarious that people used to run out to California, gold miners. Most of them would just die hunting for gold, a completely worthless object.
Yeah.
Especially back then, because they didn't even have fucking electricity to conduct.
I know, dude.
What were they using it for then? They're just like, oh, it's shiny and it weighs a lot.
They had some electricity in the 1800s. They had
No,
a
I
lot
know,
of
but
it.
it was not. They didn't need gold for it. They didn't have
No.
enough electricity where they go.
That's
we need
what I'm
gold.
telling you. The reason we think gold is valuable is because the aliens told us to. They bred us to
I don't
be
think it's valuable.
gold mining slaves, dude.
Fuck, gold digging whores.
We are gold.
He goes
The original gold digging horse, the human species.
He goes, as a planet, you're all gold digging
Because
whores.
the new special on National Geographic, narrated by what is his name? What's that guy's name? Who does all
It's
the
David Attenborough.
David Attenborough.
You are the gold.
The original gold digging horse, the human species.
It's true though. They ended up using that term for loose women at nightclubs.
Yes.
But originally, it was all of us.
It was all of us, all serving Big Daddy Pimp Alien. Dude, I think it's all true now.
I know.
I think it's
I'm
all
scared
true.
that it's so true that aliens are gonna make us fuck them, and I'm gonna throw up.
This guy goes, I can't even spit in the asshole. I don't know where the asshole is.
They go, well, I have 16 of them. I go, I don't have enough spit for that.
Did you ever
If you
read?
spit in one, the rest will get mad. You got to spit in all of them.
You go, and I've got dry mouth because they gave me alien weed. I'm fucking high out of my marbles.
Well, let's cross over. We can
All
talk
right.
more about fucking aliens. We also got to I also have this crazy story about John Wayne. Speaking of government conspiracies,
Oh, yeah, there's a ton of them now.
you know that he played Genghis Khan
Yeah, he did.
with
That's
his
right.
mustache, and then
Yeah.
he used the same. He goes, "Hey there, I'm Genghis Khan." He's used the same, but then everyone got cancer on the movie.
Why?
I'll tell you on the other side of the hour.
Okay. Well, then if you want to see that, you got to go to patreon.com.
And pay the Epstein away.
Yeah, patreon.com/SlopQuest. This is Ryan O'Neill Comedy.
At
on,
Ryan O'Neill Comedy. All over, across the board.
Yeah, and then what did me?
And then you got Tardation Lucille, the hit comic, web comic by Andrew DeWitt. You can find it on Tapas and Comic Fury.
And read it for free. Over 100 pages for free.
All right. Here we go.
You ready?
Yes. We've got some comments to read and everything. Cross
Okay.
on over. Ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels good. Crossing over never felt so good. All right.
Sensei.
How great would that is? It's genius. How great would that is? How great would that is? It's genius. How great would that is? It's genius.
Sensei.